The Collaborative Africa Budget Reform Initiative, or CABRI, hosted a policy dialogue on managing contingent liabilities in Pretoria, South Africa, as part of their new public debt management program. Contingent liabilities are potential liabilities or losses that may occur depending on future events. Debt and risk management officials from 13 African states attended, along with experts from the Macroeconomic and Financial Management at Eastern and Southern Africa, from the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development, and Turkish Ministry of Finance, as well as representatives from a number of South African government departments and public entities.
I'm convinced that finding better ways to manage contingent liabilities, especially where they threaten fiscal stability, is the concern of all of our governments.
The purpose of the workshop was to share country experiences and gain insights into, firstly, the changing environment which exposes governments to a wider range of contingent liabilities. Secondly, challenges and reform priorities facing African countries. Thirdly, practical ways to manage and monitor risk exposure and minimize the potential impact on the fiscus. Some of the key messages the conference focused on include the institutional arrangements to facilitate the coordination of managing contingent liabilities.
The contingent liability is a commitment of government resources, and they can pose significant risk to fiscal sustainability.
If you get state-owned guarantees that are used for infrastructure, then there is justification to have those contingent liabilities. The problem becomes when you're giving contingent liabilities for purpose of operational expenditure. That is a big problem.
African countries are making an effort to manage and to disclose contingent liabilities.
It's very important that the legal framework is tightened to make sure that the SOEs, they don't just make decisions that will end up sort of like exposing government to contingent liabilities.
In conclusion, although progress has been made in the management of contingent liabilities in Africa, it is with setting up the necessary institutional arrangements that countries still have challenges with. CABRI will continue to support countries to build the appropriate capabilities as required.